Wait. There we go. We're recording just like that. We're recording so I can have the VOD. Ladies and gentle geese, it is the Zenkai Direct 4. Do not look at the Twitch title. If you do, I'll fight you, dude. Don't look at it. You can look at it now. Okay, I have to get my bearings in. Once a month, I'm always rusty. I need to like, okay, so what happened? Right after rip, let's back up. Let's, Cameron, change the song. Another one, Cameron, please. I feel like you're not reading the room, Cameron. Hold on. No, I'm logging in. Hold on. Get some vibes. That's too intense. It's too intense. All right, we got some good vibes. Ladies and gentle geese, how the heck are you? Great to see you guys. I'm a little rusty. Let's go down the chat. You know I'm happy to see you little rascals. Who do we got in the chat? We're going one by one. We're gonna give everyone their flowers. That's just what we do. Am I right? Who gave me a soundboard? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a quick round of applause. We got Rodimus Prime. Rodimus Prime is in the chat. Rodimus Prime. We got our boy Horwall Luke in the chat. We got Tobias Reaper in the chat, looking absolutely spectacular. But that's not all, is it? Because we got frickin' Celine Winter Night in the chat. Once again, incredible with the resub of the Prime. Jeffrey Bezos is walking to my house as we speak to hand me a big old check for $2.50 Canadian. What happened to that conversion, Jeffrey? I don't think it adds up. No, sir. No, sir. But that's not all. We got so much more. Who we got? Make some noise. We got Dario555, the legend, AIXE. We got Mr. Daniel Tiberius Lemon, the poop man himself. But we got more. We got the Black Myth Wukong Stallion of the Night, Emroel. We got Shothanen Pothanen in the house. Holy smokes. We got Mr. The Out Cold. You beautiful little rascal. Mr. The Out Cold, one of our newest Discord members, an absolute legend. An absolute legend. We got the Turtle and we got the Turtle Hermit in the chat. Justice for the Turtle Hermit, dude. Let's get some justice for the Turtle Hermit. Let's go, dude. Holy smokes, never forget. Holy smokes. I lost my place. We got Woody6918. Nice. We got Woody6918 in the chat, looking absolutely fantastic. We got our boy Bruce Wayne Poor. You thought he was rich? He ain't. He ain't, and that's okay. And that's okay. Because he's still out there. Bruce Wayne. We love it. We absolutely love it. Who else we got in here? Who else do we have in here? Hold. I'm just going through the list. I'm so rusty. I always feel so bad. We got Anarchaotic. Let's make some noise, dude. Make some noise. Anarchaotic, looking absolutely beautiful and goose-tastic. We got the man, the myth, the legend. We got a couple new chatters here. We got our boy, the Boa King 6, Dab. We got our boy, Electric 11, Dab. They're just here. They're looking absolutely phenomenal. Incredible. Incredible. All right. Holy smokes. We did it. We did it. We got our music. We got our vibes. The dab is not a thing anymore? Come on now. The dab's a thing, dude. We're bringing it back. It's 2026. The dab's back. See, the new meta is the dab that turns into a wave. Wait. Holy smokes, we got Canadian Brew in the chat. Holy smokes, gifted subs left and right. You get a sub, you get a sub, you get a sub, you get a sub. Holy smokes, let's make a round of applause for Canadian Brew, a 90. Holy smokes. Also resubscribing. And I missed over this. See, I knew I was gonna mess up. I knew I was gonna mess up. I knew I was gonna mess up, dude. We got our boy Rodimus Prime 17 and Tobias Reaper 87 with the Subarus. Actually, Rodimus gifted 1 month. You guys are legends. You guys are freaking legends. Sharing for all the community. Now, if you've been gifted a sub, okay, it's not just a gifted sub. It just ain't. Ladies and gentlemen, a gifted sub gets you right into our Discord. Integrate it with your Discord, boom, you're in our private Discord, just like that. Boom, you're in like Flynn. Holy smoke, the Discord is pop-a-lopping. Let's actually see if I can get this to work properly. Whistle, whistle. A lot of you guys actually don't know, but I sang that song. I'm the one who made, that's my voice. You guys never really give me the credit for that. It's kind of rude, but I did it. Hold on as I move over to the proper transition point. Yeah, I made the song. I made it. I definitely didn't steal it from someone or pay a license for it. I didn't do that. No. Okay. Boom. Look at that. Look at all these new subscribers. Oh my God. Dubs, a subscriber. The Out Cold, a subscriber. The AIXE, a subscriber. Yaidigo. Wait, no. Hey, Diego. Why did I say it the way I did? By the way, I just took a shower. So apologies that my hair's all like messed up. I was like rushing through stuff. I had to walk the dogs, the whole thing. Dario's a subscriber. I gotta finish the train. The Turtle Hermit's a subscriber. Genuinely, you're all looking incredible. Have I found an editor yet? It's a long story, dude. It's a long story. We'll probably save it for the end. Actually, I should say straight up, all of you, by interacting with the chat and just being part of the chat and being beautiful and goose-tastic, you all have access to channel points. If you check your channel points, you should have an ability to make a text-to-speech right here. And then when you do, this little thing will change to a different thing. And I'll answer all the text-to-speeches at the end of the thing. We'll have a Q&A section. We'll go through all that. And then bada boom, bada bing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury. See, he started. Well, so, hold on, I gotta read the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. Is it just me, or is that the Top Gun look? I'm the Iceman, dude. And, well, I guess I could have been Goose. That would have made more sense. I could have been Goose. In retrospect, I probably should have picked Goose. But I'm the Iceman, dude. Dude, my hair gets so freaking curly whenever I don't dry it properly. Look at this. It's disgusting. Anyways. Thank you guys all so much for showing up to the Zenkai Direct 4. Thank you everyone for the gifted subs. You're all incredible individuals. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this just a smidgeroo. Hey, that was the wrong way. What the heck? Okay, no, that actually works. Okay. Let's go back to our fun music. For those of you who don't know, we have some news. The Turtle Hermit is not the news, but now he's the news. He made himself known. The Turtle Hermit coming in hot with the resubscribe Prime sub. Can we all just get justice for the Turtle Hermit? Should have been him. Should have been him, dude. Should have been him. Justice for the Turtle Hermit. I don't even remember what exactly I did, but I know I did something. I think it was like we counted a the on the trivia. As I was saying, where the heck is my music? Cameron. Here we go. As I was trying to say, as you can probably tell from the sound of my voice, I might have a few stumbles today. I am still sick with a cold, quite frankly. I'm looking like a swamp, like a wet swamp rat. But we're gonna make it happen. Poor Walu giving out one community sub. You rascal. Holy smokes, what a guy. What a guy. It was not one event. The Turtle Hermit, listen. I'm just one guy. Your quarrel is probably with Twitch chat, not me. It's with chat. It's with chat. It's never me. I'm a good individual. First time chatter. Okay, I'll read all the first time chatters. Get in here. Kodiak Clutch, you're not allowed to complain with how warm your winter has been. Listen, dude, my winter's been so cold. Where are you getting your factoids? There was one day in Canada, it was technically the coldest place on earth. It disgusted me. I didn't like it. As I was saying, I have a cold, and so it's gonna be it's gonna be a struggle. But Goose lives in the Florida of Canada. I'll attack you with all my might. Today we're going to be talking about, as we do with the every Zenkai Direct, we're going to be going through the progress to building the greatest gaming community of all time, the Zenkai Gaming Discord, which is a private Discord with 1,000 members capped. We are officially, chat. Hold on, let me just make sure I have the number right. We are at 257 members. That is over 25% of the way. Holy smokes. The goal is by the end of the year to fill it with 1,000, and it's closed forever. It's closed. No more. We got our community. That's it. We're going to find 1,000 of you beautiful little rascals. That's it. Anyways, the goal of this video and the Zenkai Direct in general is just to go through the updates to the Discord, celebrate the community, name the Noble 6, which is a special role we give to the community every single month for the top posters. And actually, since the last update, we've learned quite a few things and we've gained quite a few juicy little features. As you can tell, here's our newest member. So real quick, usually we get an influx of members when Goose makes a video. Okay, but I didn't make no stinking video because I kept running into problems. I was actually supposed to have my newest video end of February. A few little how do you do's, a little snafus, as they say. Had some problems there. So, it's going to be probably the first couple weeks of March, probably middle of March, if I had to be honest. And then we'll probably get an influx from that. But for now, for February, I still think we did pretty solid. So let's give a quick round of applause to our new members. We got Scary Lemons, QC Elliott, John Batista, Lucas G11, The Out Cold, who's in here in the chat looking fabulous. Rugby Ray, Love for Otis, Robin Skistove, Forig, Willem G Studios, and of course Nano. Shout out all of you beautiful rascals. See, I got you, Mr. The Out Cold. I got you. I'm locked in, dude. I'm locked in. I am locked in. Holy smokes, we already have 6 questions. You guys are fast. Look, I made a nice little thing. Normally, I would write a Google Doc, and that's what we did last time, but it annoyed me. And that's just not how I actually do these things, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do VS Code, because that's what I would do normally. So that's what we're going to do. As I was saying, welcome back. See, we did this. I have to write these things so I don't... The goal is direct share progress. We did this. That's a check. Way to go, team. First time chat. Gamer mode. YT. Heck of a username, dude. Heck of a username. We got the... What is that emote? Is that a cat? It's Hello Kitty. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Absolutely fantastic. Makes my day. Anyways, friendly reminder in case I forget. Remind me to record this for YouTube. Already did it, past Goose. Suck it. Also, please send any questions you want answered by the end of the show through text-to-speech, channel points, and you can do it for bits if you want, but you really don't have to. Bits, I think, get a priority just the way I coded it way back when, but you just use channel points. It's fine. So, there we go. So server changes. We're going to be going through some server changes here. Dude, the Twitch is showing me so many things. It's like, there's a lot of things. It's your government name? Holy smokes. You got dealt a bad hand there, brother. Guama Nut in the chat. I'm just so happy to see you guys. I genuinely miss you guys. I mean, I get to talk to you every day in the Discord, but it's a little different whenever it's like, you know, mano a mano. So yeah, so we're gonna be going through some lessons, channel updates. We made a big channel update in February, so let's talk about that right now. I'm gonna put this over to the side. So, the Discord, I think it's been absolutely fantastic. Everybody's been having a fabulous time. We got a couple new things that we added in February, which was a big update. And I think there was a few lessons learned and things that were for the best, but then things I don't think worked as well. So we're going to go through that real quick. Number one, the trending page. If you don't know, if you're new and you're just watching and lurking, we have the trending page, which is basically tracking all the top posts within the Discord. Every single day, if you hit a certain threshold, you appear on the trending page, making it easier to see if you don't have time and you just want to lurk. So the trending page, we got a few new things. And I think it's been simplified dramatically. I love it so much more now. Now I can actually see the number. That's been fabulous. I'm a huge fan. If you're a huge fan of the new trending page, please let me know in the Discord. It gives me warmth. You see, there's a little fire emoji here. But then also your opinions in the chat give me warmth. And I feel good about that. Mwah. That's what I like. Thank you, Electric. Shout out Electric, dude. What a stallion. Shout out all of you. You just got cut off by an ad? Twitch is the worst. Can we all just say it? Can we all just say it? Let's just say it. You know? Luke subscribing with 10 months. Absolute stallion. He's a stallion. You can't keep track of that guy. He's just a stallion. He's like, meh, off he goes. What a way to stop the ads. Just stream on YouTube. Yeah, when I stream on YouTube, first off, Yo-Yo Schwartz, what's going on? When I stream on YouTube, it's like worse quality. I got to figure that out. Because otherwise I'd go directly on the Zenkai Direct channel or Zenkai Gaming. Got too many channels. Holy smokes, I can't breathe. Anyways, the trending page has been phenomenal. The beauty of it having a number, now I can calculate the total scores, which is going to come in handy because I have a special treat for you guys at the end of the stream. A special treat. I'm very, very proud of this treat. Very happy. I've been trying to do something like this, but turns out it's way more difficult than you might think due to circumstances that are very annoying. But overall, I think this is going to be really cool. And now with the way the trending page has been set up in October, it's been a huge W. February, it's been a huge W, and allows me to do it much easier. Okay, so boom, trending page, W. We also have this new page, read only, as you can see, community page. Someone creates a thread in the new threads, which we'll talk about in a second, when someone buys merch. So Rugby Ray did. Also, Rugby Ray rocking a merch pick. We'll get to that. I mean, actually, let's go right there. Look at this man. Look at this man. Can we just get a quick shout out for our birthday boy, Rugby Ray, dude? You know? He's feeling goose-tastic, dude. Let's go, dude. Rugby Ray. If he's not on the stream, Rugby Ray, like, we're gonna have to kick you. I'm sorry. It's just gonna. No, I'm just kidding. Dirty Dan's in the chat. Let's go, brother. Hey. God, I love seeing you guys. You guys are fantastic. I love the energy. I eat it up. So the community tab is perfect because it allows me to automatically reward you guys immediately when you do something cool. The server sees it. Boom. You get all that stuff thanks to Cameron. So that's available there. Of course, reminders for Community Game Night, which happens every single Friday. We'll talk more about that. And of course, the Noble 6, which we're going to talk about at the end of the video. So one of the big changes we made, which we'll go into right now, is we took this Discord forum thing, which if you don't know, Discord has a forum feature, which the idea of the forum feature is effectively, I mean, it's a forum. It's basically long living channel threads you can create on the fly. They were great and they were booming. We finally figured them out in January. And then in February, I thought it would make more sense to split them into 3. Well, let me just hold your horses right there, buddy boy. It wasn't a good idea. What happened was, Goose loves to spill shawarma all over his desk. Listen, I actually haven't had a shawarma in like, bro, it's been a while. I've been actually pretty good on my food, minus pizza. Pizza's healthy. We all agree, pizza's healthy. I eat pizza a lot, but it's healthy. As I was saying, I split the threads into 3. So we have off topic, we have Skillshare where we share skills, and of course behind the scenes. The problem with behind the scenes is it's just kind of a solo thing. You can go on the threads if you want. Skillshare, I think, is a little bit more intimidating, although if you guys have an opinion on Skillshare, feel free to post it in the Twitch chat. Pizza stream when? Bro, don't even get me started. Your boy would hit that up. I actually have a video that includes eating pizza every single day. I just don't know if I have the balls to make that video. You've got a couple fun thread ideas cooking? Brother, you gotta hit us up. You gotta hit us up. Cameron suffered from a lot of shawarma pizza. Cameron suffered from a hit in the head when he was a child. That's what he suffered with. So what we're gonna be doing, if I could bring this back. What we're gonna be doing is we're going to be going with a brand new style. We're going to do a compression of all the best things. And we're going to be renaming certain channels so that they are more clear. Because what I found when making this Discord with you guys is the higher I have clarity, the better it works out for you guys. And not only you guys, but newer members. I tried to make the new member process as simple as possible so you can just join, you know exactly what to do. So a few things that we're going to be doing. This or that, which is one of the greatest things I've added. For me personally, and it's, how do I gotta give context, I guess. This or that has been a way to listen to you guys directly to influence my YouTube videos, because thumbnails are a huge pain, and this or that allows me to basically A/B test my thumbnails with you, so that when I release a video, you guys affect the video. You can literally go and show your homies and be like, you see that thumbnail? Me. By me, I mean you. I just gave 2 and then you guys choose. And that's been fantastic and super fun. And we include in our behind the scenes. So in the behind the scenes, I talk about the different A/B tests here and I go back and forth with you guys. And that was like so much fun that I had to make it its own channel. I absolutely loved it. So that's going to be going right inside the Zenkai Hub, which is our main place, right below introduction. Right below that, we're probably going to change Zenkai Legends to share merch, okay? And also, if you guys have any objections, just say it. We're listening. Say it in the Twitch chat, say it in the Discord. Feel free. So that's going to be happening there. I think it's just way more clear. Intro should be first. Yeah, intro, what's going to happen is, what's the go-to place? You're going to have 99% of people open up Discord, and the first thing they see is intro, which they're never going to touch on. So it's not the thing I want to have there first. Generals first, that's the first thing they're going to touch. So they're going to want to go right into there. Boom. And I feel like it's worked, so I'm not going to change that. So share merch is going to be Zenkai Legends. Share food is going to be, shareables is going to be renamed to share food. Goose, wait for me. I got to get water. This man just said, stop the show. This man just said, stop the show. You little rascal. Electric making pizza today? Yo, let's go. Dude, there's nothing better than making a homemade pizza. Or it's so easy. Let's make a channel of games Goose hasn't finished yet. Might be pretty long. This. By the way, have you guys seen the gains? Look at the gains. Look at the horseshoe. See that? Look at the gains. Oh! It's been pretty nice. I got calves in my arms now, okay? That's where I'm at. Those are some 2-plate gains right there. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Dude, it's been crazy. What Tobias is talking about in the chat as I joined double plate gang. So you go to the bench press and you do 2 plates, which is like, it's like every man's dream. I finally was able to do it. Now I do it, and it's pretty cool. I always thought I would die. Turns out I don't. At least not yet. Knock on wood. Anyways, shareables is going to be changed to share food, because shareables, honestly, the majority of it is food. Share hobbies. I thought about merging with shareables. I actually think share hobbies is really interesting and fantastic. So I'm going to keep it there. I am thinking about share pets. Share pets. If you guys want share pets, I think that would dominate. We might add that in. Let me know if you want that. The next thing, right now, if we go inside the Discord, you see we have suggestions. This is where you give your suggestions on what you want changed in the Discord, any new features, any updates, any bugs. You can leave your suggestions there, communicate with me, and then you can all vote together to make the server the best place possible for you. For some reason, the lab, which is the new category we made, I just felt like it got genuinely much less visibility. I'm not entirely sure what the heck that is, but I really genuinely want that fixed because suggestions was super powerful before, and now it's just kind of not as powerful. So I'd like to move it back up to the bottom for maximum visibility because it just lets me listen directly what you guys want. You like share pets? I think share pets could dominate. We might do it. We'll do an update and then I'll make a post and suggestions and get the votes for share pets. So I think we'll do that. That's a W. So we're doing that, and then we're gonna be changing. Pardon me. We're gonna be changing off topic to forum posts. It used to be called threads before, and I think it was just so much clearer. Off topic, it's just like, well, technically behind the scenes is a topic, and that'd be back in there. I think just forum posts is fine, and then we do that, and that's just a huge W. Real quick, let's give a huge shout out. Okay, let's get a collective shout out to Ballistaphobic with a beautiful, might I add. G'day Goose from Australia. Happy birthday, mate. Yeah. Be honest. Out of 10. How was my Australian there? Be honest. I could take it. I'll wait. No, you see, now you said it too. You see, you said it too. A solid 1? But like 1's the best one though. Is that why you got... You guys disgust me. As I was saying, don't you start, Emerald. Don't you start. As I was saying, off topic will be renamed to forum posts. I think it's just way clearer. So we'll do that. So these two threads are going to be merged with off topic. Off topic's going to be put here. This or that's going to be put there. Suggestions in there. Bada boom, bada bing. The lab will be gone. And bada boom, bada bing. I think that'll be good for the health of the server. As far as the gaming hub, I think the only change I made is we're gonna move player pass to the top, and then the what the heck? It's a weird feature. And then we'll talk about the voice channels. Okay, so player pass. For those of you who don't know, player pass is probably one of our greatest channels in the server. Holy smokes! Throw another goose on the bobby. I don't know why that got me. That got me, dude. Player Pass is our basic community rating system, which is so fascinating. You don't see the suggestions section? Really? Like right here? See, I feel like I messed something up. What? Interesting. Yeah, I think there's something up there, so I think moving it up. There's something up with the... Yeah, I know it's by default it was disabled in channels and roles, but it should be put back in. It should be. You don't see any of the lab until you went to the channels and roles. See, that's the thing. I think the lab was messed up with the channels and roles. Also, first time chatter. Freaking legend. Strixon Games and Ox61. You see, chat, I knew something was messed up. I kept being like, no one's answering here. There's something messed up, but all the other channels were fine. This is why we do this. This is it. We solved it. Well, technically we found the problem. We didn't solve anything. Just Rustling in the chat, looking absolutely phenomenal. Just phenomenal. It's a work of art. That man's a work of art. As I was saying, I'll figure it out, because that was super valuable. Okay, so we're gonna put all that stuff together. We're gonna fix all that. So that's that, and I think it's just gonna make it clearer. Oh yeah, and then the voice channels. Oh no, sorry, I was on Player Pass. So Player Pass, for those of you who don't know, who aren't in the channel or just watching from the side, or aren't going to the channel for whatever reason, it's literally just an incredible channel. Picture this. You're John IGN, you put out a review and you say, this is the best game ever. Well, the Zenkai Gaming Discord says, not so fast, Jonathan. We would actually like to vote ourselves to see which is actually a trending game. So every day for the past, what day are we on now? 32 days. We've been doing this straight a month. I've been posting the top 100 IGN games, because IGN came out with the list and they said, here's the top 100 games. We started from number 100 and we worked our way down. I've been going for 32 days with the community to see what actually is the top games. And the results surprised me. And I'll touch on that in a second. I listed them out for you guys. I was actually very... What happened? Dirty Daniel. Holy! Dirty Daniel, dude! Dirty Daniel coming in the chat like an absolute stallion. First time chat. Thymus Pog with a Pog. Dirty Dan giving out 5 gifted subs to Banana Bread Slice, Shaolina, Gamer Mode YT, our boy Manly. Shout out Manly, dude. What an absolute legend. You thought I wasn't going to say it this stream, Manly? I'm saying it, dude. I'm a Manly stan, dude. Andrew Pug 23 and Anarchaotic. Absolutely insane. It should have been me, not him. What version for Donkey Kong game you posted? I don't know what they posted. I think they just said Donkey Kong. But I will say, Donkey Kong dominated. Donkey Kong dominated. Mario Kart 8 dominated. You guys do not seem to be interested in Dota. I found that very fascinating. Oh my god. Dirty Dan actually went out of his way and hooked up our boy M. The next I played, I'll talk about it in a second. Dude, I'm losing my voice. I apologize. So yeah, we'll touch on the top games in a second. The last big update to the server is going to be the voice chat. Chat, this is where we need to put our thinker box on. I can't crack this. I have a conundrum. I have a few conundrums. We want, according to you guys, everyone wants to play together. But I can't seem to make it happen. And I know I haven't been a part of it yet because I've been busy. So I think I have no choice, but I might do like a weekly 1-hour game thing myself. I'm just going to pop in, maybe live stream when I'm playing. Bada boom, bada bing. Did you try just doing it? This guy, this guy, dude. This guy. I thought I was the stallion here. You are the stallion. By the way, and mine. I don't think we even said anything to and mine, the Italian stallion, dude. Better keep this on the down low. Don't want IGN to start thinking we approve their taste in games. Turns out, I will say, Electric mentions that in the chat. Turns out IGN's taste in games are not, they're not one-to-one with reality. It was super fascinating. And the more people we get to join the server, the more we get to see what actually trends and what doesn't. It was very fascinating. I actually really enjoy it every single day. It's the best part of my day. So yeah, I'm not sure how to get everyone to join in. So I think I might compress the lobby, get rid of the limit, and compress the 3 things. It's not really doing anything to see people join in Halo MCC or the 3, and it does limit. Something I've tried to do, if you go inside the wiki, you'll see this image. You can react on the game that you own. This makes the process of finding people to play with dramatically easier. So you can go through and do that. It's already got plenty of reactions there. So you can see MCC is one of the top ones. We got Marvel Heroes, Marvel Rivals. Rivals, I don't know why I called it Heroes. and a few others. So, of course, you can go there and you can just post which reaction you want, which game you want to play, and then bada boom, bada bing, you're good there. So those are the changes I'm thinking about making, and I'll try to make probably tonight or tomorrow morning, sometime this week for sure. Those are the main things. Of course, we also have the spring update server emote and all that. Holy smokes, dude, my hair is getting crazy. Gotta add Helldivers. Did I not add it? You are right. Why didn't I add Helldivers? Because I added... I actually used my video as like a backbone. My previous video, which played Helldivers. Yeah, thank you, Electric. We'll add that. DC allies. You're addicted to rivals every once. Yeah, dude. You guys want to do a rivals thing? We're going to do that. It's going to be a W. So that's the idea. I'm trying to read the chat. If anyone is objecting to this idea, I'm not seeing any objections. It seems to be looking good. Again, if you have any questions or something, any concerns, anything you want to bring up to me that you want answered by the end of the stream, go ahead and use your channel points. It's free. Send a question. I'll answer it. In fact, why don't we just answer one right now before we move on to the next segment? Caller, you're on the air.
Celine Winternight with channel points says, have you played Atomfall? And not morning where you are at?
It isn't morning, that's true. It's 4:41. I just started saying morning, afternoon because of all the different time zones. Atomfall sounds familiar. I think I might have actually played it. Hold. Is that the one with the robos? It was like BioShock? Is it like BioShock? Why can't I read? Why don't put more polls on Discord? You know what I might do? It's a good question by Celine. You know what I might do? I might make one of you guys to be like the poll master. If you want. I might put a call out there for people who want to be the poll master. In the same way that I do player pass every day, someone just goes in, does a poll. That could be fun. We'll see. I do like polls. I do it every week on my YouTube channel, so that is good. Atomfall, I only played like an hour and then I stopped playing it. I didn't like it. Genuinely, most AAA games, most games these days, it's if I'm being honest, most games these days, they really don't hold my attention. They really don't hold my attention. The only one that genuinely did, and there's two. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 I can think of in the past year that have held my attention. Black Myth Wukong, which we played, and I was very miserable, but I really enjoyed it. And I haven't touched it since, and we're going to play it together someday. Don't you worry, it's going to happen. I'll fight you. And then Mario Kart World, oddly enough. That was really addictive to me. Like, I couldn't stop playing that. And then Arc Raiders. I still play Arc Raiders every week with the boys. I finished Arc Raiders. I finished Arc Raiders. Can you finish Arc Raiders? I finished it. I finished it, dude. I finished Mario Kart World. So there. So yeah, those are the changes we're going to be making. I'm not seeing anybody have any issues with that. If you do, of course, bring it up in general or whatever, since Suggested seems to be having some issues. And we'll get that sorted out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The community. Let's talk about the community. Okay? A couple quick shout outs. We already did that. The welcoming the new members. We welcomed everyone here. Let's talk about what the community has voted as the top 5 games of this month. Normally, I would make this a secret, but as you can see, it's clearly written there. Holy smokes. So if you go inside Player Pass, you can see here in the pin section, anytime a game goes trending for Player Pass, 2 things happen. First off, it gets posted here in trending. Give you an example. Right here, new top voted game. So Mario Kart 8 hit a certain trending point. Boom. Goes right into trending. That's number 1. Number 2, it gets it automatically pinned. So if you're ever looking for a game to play, this will continue to grow every single time. You can go into pins and Player Pass, see what the community has dubbed the best games. And for instance, we can go to Burnout 3, which was in the top 5. And then you just see all the stuff there. But since then, we've also added, so if I went to, what's a new one? Well, I'll just do the most recent one. If I go to the most recent one, you can see now I include the link. So if I click this here, this will bring you right to the Steam page, and you can buy it directly if you want it. So that's just really cool. I think that's really cool. Like if I'm looking for a brand new game, go here. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling this. Oh, that seems interesting. I click here, boom, click the link, bada boom, bada bing, I get the game. And that's just one of the beautiful ways the community helps you find sick games, dude. You just bypass all the stuff that comes with like the IGN and all that stuff. Not to throw shade to IGN or anything like that or any other game journalist. It's just normally, in my opinion, the journalism review stuff doesn't necessarily match doesn't match reality for me, you know? Like for instance, The Sims 3 was put on the top 100 and it's like, nobody seems to care. But yet, Chaos Theory, first off, 3 of you are dead to me. Get in there, play Chaos Theory. It's one of the greatest games of all time. But that's just what the community does. Real quick, I missed it, dude. And mine resubscribing with the Prime. See, Electric knows. Electric, let me know in the chat. It's the GOAT. It's the GOAT. It's literally the GOAT. For some reason, Ubisoft made the perfect game, then never again. Like, I don't understand. It has one of the greatest multiplayers I've ever seen. It's the GOAT. I'm upset. I'm upset. Okay, hold on. In true Ubi fashion, bro. That is facts, dude. That is facts. Let me read through the list because I think I have some little secreties. Oh, trends. Trends. Oh no, I did this properly. I did that properly, but not everything else. Right. Trending. Let's talk about trending. I'm Danny. Nice to meet you. Upset. I'm gonna spend the vacation in the Midwest. I'm gonna golf there at every golf place. I'm gonna beat all his records. So you watch. Thinks he's so cool. He's pretty cool, dude. He's pretty cool, dude. All right. You won't? Isn't the Midwest kind of large? I feel like it could take me a bit. I'm scared. I like Splinter Cell Blacklist. Had it for Wii U. Splinter Cell Blacklist is genuinely the closest they've ever gotten. They just went too fast. Like, the thing about Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, it was like Halo. In the sense that when you move in Halo, everything matters. You can't, like, duck out of the way when you goof. It's like, I moved here and I'm shooting with my BR. It matters. If I miss, then I'm in trouble. If I team shot, it means something. If I move in a right angle, if I have the high ground, it means something. In Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, the multiplayer is the exact same way. But in Blacklist, while it tried to be Spies vs. Merc, it suffered from like the Halo 5, Halo 4 Call of Duty problem. You could just get out the way. Did it have sprint? I believe so. It had sprint. It had like crazy rolls. It was generally a lot faster. It's about the size of the Midwest. This guy. Yo, Zenkai, I applied a couple weeks ago to become a video editor for you, and I want you to know if you received the email and I can give my answer. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, Shadow Knight. I appreciate it. I'll double check. If it was the level 1 form, I'll double check. That was a really interesting process. I met a lot of really cool people. Oh, that was a really interesting process. Maybe at the end of this, I'll talk about it. What was the other thing I was... Oh yeah, okay, how to trend. So, again, in the server, you can go trending. You're gonna wanna listen to this. This is gonna be very important for the end of the video, okay? If you do something cool and trending, for instance, Tobias made this thread called the Goose Meme Gallery. It's pretty good, dude. First off, it disgusts me. But also, I'll allow it. But also, it disgusted me. Wrong. Wrong. Those calves aren't made for sprinting. It had some really high quality memes. Good memes here. I made memes using every goose thumbnail ever. So as you can see, the community loved it. It got a 9. It immediately goes to trending. That's somewhere in here. And so anytime you post something that the community loves, you're helping your community. You're making better content for the server. The server rewards you by making you trend, which is going to be important in a second. I'll talk about that in 2 seconds. But first, I'm going to share with you exactly how to trend, the patterns that I see. And I share this every month to help you make better content. So it helps your community. So it helps you to get on trending, because now there's a really great reason for it. Okay. How to trend. Number 1, as you saw with Tobias, there's a couple things you can do. Memes. You can share unique hobbies. You can share your pets. Always slays. Pets always. That's why I'm thinking about doing a share pets channel. We had it before, so I could actually just bring it back. Sharing interests, locations is meant to be location. Actually, it was meant to be locales. Forgot I need there. Fashionable selfies with an extra bonus multiplier if you post merch. And then if you just do combinations of all these, it dominates. It always dominates. So I can give you some examples here. Look at Luke. Look at him. Trending. Trending. Locale. Fashionable. A person who hates Halo 5. He's gonna trend. He's gonna trend. Incredible. Incredible. Let's go through a little bit more of these. Again, Rugby Ray. He's sharing his birthday, day in the life, merch, legend. He's gonna trend. But you don't have to share. You don't have to share your face if you don't want to. Yostington. Sharing places that he's been. Like I said, locales. You don't have to share your face. What you see. Look at this. You're gonna trend. People love that. I love that. I shared my games. I bought the stupidest set of games you could possibly buy. And a PS3. You'll learn more about that in my new video. And a Kinect. You'll also learn about that in my new video. I hated every second about it. Again, did I mention memes? Memes. Typically gonna trend. Pets. Trend. Boom. Yeah, memes, player pass. So here you go. Shothanen Pothanen. A legend. He's just sharing his daily commute. Trend. He's in the tundra. I will say, Rodimus Prime 17 brings it up in the chat. The top posters get the official Noble 6 badge, which gives you a bunch of perks, which you'll see once you get the badge. It's a special role for only the top 6 posters of the month. I give it at the end of the Zenkai Direct. We're going to do that in a second, and that's based off the top posts. So I go ahead, I add all your posts for the month, and then I see. I don't count anything of mine. I'm just vibing. I'm doing it for the love of the game. It's a scandal. I mean, look at this. Oh, wait, this was me. This one's from Tobias. Yo, that's sick, dude. That's like a wallpaper, dude. Let's go. I love the community. Look at this. Shothanen. Rocking his merch. AIXy with his art. Can we just get a shout out for AIXy's art? A legend. Amazing. Incredible. I love it. Rodimus Prime with the 6-7. A legend. We love it, dude. And of course, we got food and all that stuff. We're vibing here. We got burnout vibing. We got a lot of things. We got pets. We got the whole 9. Now, hold on a second. Now, hold on a second. How in God's name we make this trend? Huh? Bro's got enough to make an NFT. You gotta burn that this monitor right here. You gotta burn this one. You know, even my butt is like, that's poop. As Mr. Danny Lemon would say, poop. He's always saying it. Go game next to go Cavs. Now, hold on a second. Hold on a second now. We got a first-time chatter here. Let's make some noise. Hella vibes. What's cooking, good looking? They do say that about me. Because of this reason. They say it. Someone said, get! You watch it. Watch it. All right. Cow Tongue Harry in the chat. Just looking beautiful. Hello, Mr. Zenkai. I like the new Christmas postcard template you got there. This one? This is going to be burned. I want it clear. It's going to be burned. As I was saying, that's how you trend. Those are the 5 combinations. I'm actually going to share this trending. I'll post this inside the server so that way you guys can see it. I don't think I did that last time. Now, this month, let me see if I can get some better hype up music. This month, we're going to be doing something interesting. Very interesting for our Discord users, our community. We're going to be doing something interesting. Hold. I said hold. Does this work? Hold on. Wait. Nah. Wait. There we go. That's more what I'm talking about. As I said, this month we're going to be doing something quite interesting with the server. Because this month we are going to be adding bounties. Can we get a round of applause for bounties? You don't know what it is, but I want a round of applause. Just wait. Bounties. We're doing bounties, baby. Woo! Doing bounties. What are bounties, Goose? It's a great question, Goose. I don't know why I hit myself, but I did. Chat, let me explain what bounties are. Here's the thing. I'm giving 2. Not 1, not 2, but 1. I mean 2. I'm giving 2 bounties. 2 bounties. Every single month. For the top new post of the month and the top new thread of the month. New post will be measured through trending votes, as you see here. Pretty nice. And the top thread will be measured through engagement. For example, we can see here we have 73 comments in the book recommendations. So, what happens if you get that at the end of the month? Well, let me explain. Relax. God, I'm getting there. The song's running out. Hold on, let me back it up. It's going too fast. As I was saying, bounties. I will be offering free Zenkai merch with the top post receiving a Zenkai hat for free and a Zenkai mug for the top thread to the members who did whatever that was, the new post and the most trending thread. Which means in today's stream, 2 of you, possibly 1, will be receiving a mug and a hat. It will not be pre-worn. It's the first ban of the day. Matt Walks is bad. Ella likes her glasses, but she is too shy to say. Dude, Ella, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, Well, let's go through the Noble 6, shall we? And then I'll be announcing who wins the mug and the hat of the month. I'm very excited. It's going to be awesome. Number 6. I feel like I should do like the, what's the game show? I always forget the name. It's so embarrassing because it's the name of the thing. It's like a millionaire show. This is going to be so embarrassing. Yeah. See, Electric already knew. Every time. Let's increase the tension. We're choosing the Noble 6. These are the top 6 posters as measured through the trending page. I added all of your scores, the top 6 members of the Zenkai Gaming Discord, with the person who made the top post receiving a new hat and the most engaging new thread, an official Zenkai Goose mug, free of charge. At number 6. Yostington with 16 total trending fires. Can we get a round of applause for Yostington? Oh! A legend! Incredible. I'll just do it right now. I'll do it right now. Just, there he is. Noble 6. Boom. Noble 6. There he goes. Incredible. At number 5, who's it gonna be? I think it's gonna be you. Might be. At number 5, please give a giant round of applause for Rugby Frickin' Ray. Just outing Yostington with 17 fires. Incredible. Incredible. Rugby Ray. He did it on his birthday too. What an absolute legend. What an absolute legend. Who's in Legends here? Here he is. He knew what he was doing. Looks like somebody else is getting that mug. Incredible. Incredible. Noble 6, just like that. Boom. Look at him. Boom. He's offline. But had he been online, he would have appeared here. You've been warned. At number 4. Should be you. You didn't post anything. Daniel, you gotta up your game. You gotta do it for the Midwest. At number 4. Electric coming in with 21 fires. Shout out Electric, dude. Incredible. A Canadian staple. A music aficionado. Shout out Electric, dude. Coming at number 4. Absolutely incredible. Just like that. Look at that. Just like that. W Electric in the chat. W Electric. Here we go. At number 3. King Potato. Holy smokes. King Potato coming in with 25 fires. Incredible. He can't be stopped. He actually had a huge run. Hold on. Hold. Yeah, look at this guy. No, that was Weezer. King Potato came out with not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 emotes for the server. Legend. A legend. An absolute legend. He's our Noble 3. But at Noble 2, please give a huge round of applause for Rhydamus Prime taking his Noble 6 tag back, baby. Rhydamus Prime. Shout out Rhydamus Prime. A legend. Our 6'7" champion of the world. Ain't no one says 6'7" like him. That's what he would do. That's probably what he's doing right now. And if he says he's not, well, he is. So he's wrong. But at number 1, this is really gonna yuck my yams, as they say, right? We all agree. We all say that. It's a normal phrase. People say it. Yuck my yams. They say it. Update Windows, please. This man's looking at my update. Oh my god, that actually threw me for a loop. I just did not expect someone to say that. It's not my fault, there's always an update with Windows, okay? It's just not my fault. As I was saying, at number 1. At number 1. At number 1. We have Tobias Reaper coming in hot with 59 subs. He is our Noble 1. There it is. The memes, the posts, incredible. There's our Noble 6. There they are. Yoastington, Rugby Ray, Electric, King Potato, Rhydamus Prime, and our top Noble 1, Tobias frickin' Reaper. A legend. An absolute legend. Let me just hook them up real quick. King Potato. Boom. Bim. La da 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 da. What a song, dude. What an absolute gem of a song. Congratulations to every one of the top posters in the server. The server would not be what it is without you beautiful gentlemen. Incredible. But now we have to give the bounty. Who had the top post? Discord link is broken. Fake news. Here, let me post the correct one. Fake news, though. Also fake news. That'll tell you how to join the Discord. ZenkaiGoose.com/join. It's all in the server website. It's all there. Now for the top bounty. Oh boy. You don't necessarily have to be a Noble 6 to win the bounty. No, sir. The bounty for the top post and winner of the Zenkai hat. Hold on. Let me just... How about I just grab it? How about I just grab it? There it is. There's my beautiful little mug. Actually, there's my literal mug. This hat. Top post. Top post. He gets it. It's going to our boy. I really have no good way of revealing this. Hold on. Wait. No, that is the wrong link. Did I put the wrong link there? Regardless, I know what it is. I'm prepared. Fight me. The top post goes to Tobias. Holy! Tobias winning the first official Zenkai bounty for top post. Tobias coming in with this post right here. Let's give a quick shout out. Tobias, I'll be sending you a free hat. Thank you so much for your disgusting nightmare post I love it. I've never been happier in my life. You've collected the first bounty, and I'm proud to go in debt because of this post. Right here, this post. It's worth it. It's all worth it. Tobias gets a new hat, absolutely free of charge. It's my pleasure. It's my thank you for making the Discord a better place. Shout out to Tobias. If you would like to get the hat for next month, make sure to try to beat him using all the trending things I shared today. But we still got another bounty. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? It's not done. What are we doing, dude? Sit down. Sit your butts down, all right? Now, hold on a second. My lenses are a little bit of a sheen on that nose. Yeah, better get that checked out. A little bit of a sheen. Everybody sit down, because we still have to give out a free mug. Probably this one, but I guess you could just choose whichever mug you want, really. There's a lot of mugs. There's this one, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one. There's a lot of mugs. Also, if you want one of these and you're not in the Discord, this gets you in the Discord. Every merch gets you a free Discord instant access. I always forget to say that, but yeah, if you want to join the Discord, that's how you do it. Easy. Or just click here, it'll tell you everything. It'll tell you everything. All right, it'll tell you everything. All right, top thread. It happened in off topic. The thread with the highest engagement created in the last month is... That isn't me. Pardon me. He did it again. He did it again. I genuinely... He actually slayed. Tobias Reaper. Coming in with the Goose Meme Gallery. Ignoble 5. He won a hat and a mug. The game is rigged, dude. The bounty is rigged. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, you guys made incredible content this month. I loved every second about it, and I want to give back. So, as I said, huge shout out to Tobias. Let's give him a quick round of applause. Winning the mug. I'll talk to you. I'll message you, and we'll figure out what mug you want. I'll send it your way. I'll give you a promo code. And so yeah, absolutely beautiful. If you want to win the hat or the mug, all you got to do, post stuff in the Discord, completely free, and you win stuff at the end of the month. I shared the trending stuff. You just got to do this. Simple. Ain't nothing to it. Just post good content, and bada boom, bada bing, you too can win something. Tobias, please share a stoic response in the chat. Enlighten us. I'll wait. Well, I'll wait. Mr. Daniel Lemon, you're unhinged. He's unhinged. As we wait, I'm sure he's going to write some long list about how I'm the best. And Halo 5 sucks. Oh, here he goes. Hold on. He says, thank you all thank you to all the little people who got me where I am today, and most of all, thank you, Goose, for his love of Halo. Incredible. Beautiful. I love that. I think we all learned something today, and I think we all grew. We would agree? We would agree. Incredible. I genuinely love the Discord. I want to make a community where you don't have to be on social media and have algorithms choose what you see. Gaming doesn't have to be annoying or lonely or anything like that. The Zenkai Gaming Discord is meant to make the best and greatest place for everyone to join together. It's been incredible getting to chill with you guys every single day. And this is my way to give back. And also, it just makes the Discord an even better place. The better threads and posts that you guys make, the better the Discord feels. And it just rinse repeats. So hold on. Dude, I can't breathe. Do you guys see the sun? That's the sun. This is the sun. It's literally bright orange. Guys, am I gonna melt? What the heck, dude? That is definitely a god ray. Holy smokes, dude, easy. The sunglasses were a meme, but now I'm happy I wore them. I lost my music because Cameron sucks. I found it. Those are the Noble Six. We now have a Q&A. Something I would like to ask you guys before we head on over to the Q&A. Something I want to do, and I noticed was a huge win for us in the community inside of our Discord. Player Pass, I feel like, is a daily way to unite us with a quest. And I think it would be really interesting to get your opinions, if you guys want to leave them in general, for quests, community-based quests we can do on a monthly and weekly level. I'll be posting, asking you guys more, but feel free to just already start the thread and start giving suggestions, because I think it's way more fun when we have a united goal mission to try to attack something. And I'd just be really interested. I have some ideas, but I'd be really interested to hear what you guys would want to attack. I think the Player Pass is a perfect daily goal, and at the end of the 100 IGN games, we'll be able to make the Zenkai gaming list of games sorted by that stuff. So I think that's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Real quick, let's leave a round of applause for SpongeAim for coming in late. He's banned, just like that. How the turns have tabled, Sponge! By the way, in case you don't know SpongeAim, he's the guy who got outsniped by me months ago. There's a clip of that. It can't be retrieved, but it's out there. Dude, I look like I'm going Super Saiyan, dude.
You're going to love this. Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Anyways,
This is a Super Saiyan.
we all know the clip, okay? If you're a real one, you know the clip. You know the clip. I am looking ginger, that's true. Dude, I'm looking like a broccoli boy right now. I'm not about it. I'm not about it. Shout out to Ella Vibes, Matt Walks, Cowtongue Harry, Zane Kyber, Jinga... I'm not gonna say it. Thymos Pog, Hawk61, Lego Motion Mania, Strixon Games, Gamer Mode YT, X Fatal Focus, The Boa King, Connors, and so many more for the follow. I really genuinely appreciate that. Also, Witchick Gaming with the 1 month sub, a legend. You just got yourself instant access to the Discord, so make sure to integrate your Discord with Twitch and you can just join the server. Boom, you're in. Become a Twitch sub, buy merch, or become a YouTube sub. You get instant access. Boom. That's how you join. Okay, yeah, Q&A. We're on Q&A. I forget what I was going to say. I feel like I was going to say something enlightening. Oh yeah, our quests. Make sure to post in general your quests. I genuinely am really interested. Monthly, weekly, daily, we have Player Pass, but if you have any other suggestions, please let me know. It's been really fun. I really enjoy it. Okay, let's do some Q&A. Let's hear what you guys have to say. What are your big questions? What are your... Here we go. What are your giant questions? We have 10 questions. If you'd like to ask a question, just use your channel points. You can, of course, use bits, but you don't have to. That's paid. For free, you can use channel points on Twitch. They're somewhere at the bottom. You just send your channel points, and you just ask your question. We'll answer it here live for the community. Here we are. Chat, let us... Hold on, I'm going to turn this. Hi-ya! Hi! Hey! Hey! Tobias Reaper giving out 5 community gifted subs. Holy. Oh! What the heck? What the frickin' heck, dude? What the heck? Hold on. Can we just get a quick dance number here for the community with the insane sub support? Holy smokes! Beautiful. Incredible. Incredible. Chat, you guys are on fire today. You guys are on fire. It's beautiful. Holy smokes. My hair's never been this poofy. This is insane. No, we're doing the Q&A. We're doing the Q&A. Hey, we lost it. Okay, I gotta go back here then. Q&A! And now I gotta move this over. This stupid... Wait. Oh no, I did it right. Q&A. Caller, you're on the air. How the heck are you?
Danny Lemon with channel points says, poop.
A sophisticated question, really? If I was to mull this over, as one would, I would probably answer that with eat more fiber. Really, at the end of the day, I feel like that's what you have to do. Now, there's a brand of cereal I have. It's called Fiber One. I have it every morning. It will keep everything normalized and fresh. This is what I do to that question. Hopefully that helped. If you have any more questions, you can, of course, use your channel points to ask. As I melt in the sun. Like that scene in Terminator 2 when Sarah Connor's at the park and then the bomb hits and then it just like burns everyone and then her skin goes like... That's how I'd answer that question. Caller, you're on the air. It's a fantastic question, by the way.
Celine Winter Night with channel points says, have you ever played Atom Fall? Why did it say morning?
What? I thought I answered this. I did play Atom Fall. Didn't really appeal to me. Most AAA games these days don't appeal to me. I find them quite boring. I would say most games in general, I find them quite boring. The modern ones, yes. They take forever to get started. They take forever to install. They're quite a nightmare. But every once in a while, one just hits me right in the keister. Actually, I shared some data on my Twitter yesterday or something like that. Where I went through all the achievement data for the Doom games. I did it for a couple different franchises, but would you believe, chat, would you believe, okay, real quick, what do you think is the percentage of people who beat Doom the Dark Ages? Go in the chat, drop a percent of how many people you think beat that game. I'll wait. I'll wait. 30%, 33%, 5%. My dad didn't beat it. The Turtle Hermit, I swear to God. 3%, 6%. Minus 10%. How are you in here? I banned you. I'm just kidding. My grandma's... The Turtle Hermit, I feel like there's a problem with the family. Justice for the family, of course. But I feel strongly you should seek help. You need medical services. You seen it on Twitter? Yeah, this is for those of you that played. Apparently, the completion rate for Doom the Dark Ages on Xbox is 2.8%, I believe is what I posted. That means out of everyone who tried Doom the Dark Ages, only 2.8% even beat it. For reference, Doom 2016's was 14%, still not great. For another reference, Halo 3's I think is 25%. But yeah, not great. And that's kind of my thing that I was talking about with Adamfall. That's where I was going with that is I think the vast majority of games today are not being beat. They're too long. They're too frustrating to play. They're just, there's a lot of things wrong with them. And I don't know why no one talks about it, but I share the data so that people talk about it. It's a great question. I appreciate it. It was way more informative than poop.
I_XE with channel points says, what?
These questions. Now, if I think about that for a second, really, it's kind of like Shakespearean. He's not asking, what? He's asking, what? You see? See what I'm saying? See what I'm getting at? And really, the question of what is not what. It might be why. It might be how. Who knows? Who's to say? But I think the more appropriate question is who. And that's you. Beautiful. Caller, you're on the air. How the heck are you? What's your question?
Danny Lemon with channel points says, Zenkai 9 chug 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 Zenkai 9 Fench 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 Zenkai 9 Yu Wu 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 Zenkai 9 Cheers 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 Z.
He's banned. It's the third ban of the day. Caller, you're on the air. How the heck are you? What's your question? Third ban of the day.
Celine Winternight with channel points says, website for Discord is confusing. Are making a new Discord?
What? Which website? I need context. I need context. Website for Discord is confusing. Hold. This one? What's confusing about it? Ready to join. What's confusing about it? Ready to join. Join. I need more details. I need more. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just need more details. What's confusing about it? I mean, we can open up a thread. It said you need to join. It took me to the site. What? Looks like a gambler's university type thing. He's banned. He's banned. That's funny. Looks like a gambler's university. Yeah, buddy, ain't no crypto here. Discord on Twitch. Oh, you know what it might be, Celine? It might be, you know what it might be? Hold on. Hold on. I know what you're talking about. It's an automated thing. Hold. Notify Twitch. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Commands. Discord. Oh boy, these are so complicated. Oh, okay, so now when I do the Discord, notify Discord. Jeez, who made this? A software developer? Funny guy. There you go. Should be finished. Should be fixed now. Thank you, Celine. There was actually a problem there. You see? This is why we sit and listen. This is why we do Q&A. All right. Should be good now. So if we do Discord. Boom. No. That's the wrong thing. Blimey. Oh. You silly goose man. You silly man. You disgust me. La 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 la. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I made this song too. I did it all by myself. Don't look that up. Come join. Boom. Look at that. Those are serious bugs. Should work now. Discord. Look at that. What a guy. What an absolute stallion. Caller, you're on the air. Thank you, Celine. Shout out, Celine. See, you gotta ask questions. You gotta ask questions. Caller, you're on the air. What is your question for the Zenkai Direct 4?
Tobias Reaper 87 with channel points says, Leader of the Ignoble 5 here. How about that Halo 5 getting ranked best Halo in play or pass Goose?
It didn't. It's fake news. I'm not sending you a hat. I will. But I'm not gonna like it. I can't believe you got me to give you real things using my enemy. It's impressive. Actually, I respect it. I respect it a lot, actually. That's funny. Caller, you're on the air. What is your question for the Zenkai Direct 4?
Mro L21 with channel points says, T.
Fourth man of the day. Caller, you're on the air. You guys are killing it. Caller, you're on the air. What's your question?
Danny Lemon with channel points says, can you finish a game?
What do you mean? I finished Mario Kart World. Does that not count? I finished it. I feel like it counts. I beat it. And I beat Halo 3. And I beat Halo 5. Oh. By finishing, it means 5-minute track. Can't finish Simpsons Hit and Run? Ain't no one. I want achievement data for Simpsons Hit and Run. No one's beaten that game. It's impossible. But if it's remade, we'll try again. You watch, we'll do it. That was a fake question with fake news, and that man is banned. Caller, you're on the air. What is your question for the Zenkai Direct 4?
Celine Winternight with channel points says, how accurate is the pass or play on the top 100?
Like, how accurate is it to IGN's? Like, the player pass is dramatic. Like, here's what I'll say about the player pass compared to IGN's top 100. IGN has their top 100. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. Overall, I would say personally for me, it doesn't reflect what I believe. You know, some of them feel like a little artsy fartsy, you know, like, okay, it's like, these are good. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just, I don't know if it's top 100, but okay. And like, for instance, I think the Discord actually validates exactly how I feel, because the things that trend are the things that are like legitimately trend worthy. For instance, I think Dota's a great game. I don't know if it's the top 100. The community doesn't think so. Obra Dinn is one of these artsy indie games. I think it's a really cool thing. I highly doubt it's top 100. Not saying it's not saying it is. The community doesn't think so. I much prefer stake my gaming purchases off the community than a group of journalists trying to, how do I phrase it? They're not trying to make the best sale. Like, you know what I mean? They're not trying to make it so like if I buy something in the top 100, I will always have a good time. They're just trying to they're trying to make a statement, which is fine, but it's not what I'm looking for. I want to see what the best game is. And so I find the Discord's very valuable for that. What's a good one? I mean, Dark Souls slayed. And that what I also find interesting, if you look inside the player pass, like some people don't like it, and that's fine. Some people are like indifferent, and that's what I find valuable. So if I go to like Assassin's Creed, where was it? Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't like it. I don't like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't know. I also have a fear of the ocean, so that changes things. But the community loves it, and I find that really cool. Same thing with, Tony Hawk. I like Tony Hawk. Everybody loved Tony Hawk. Yeah, so for instance, System Shock 2 is like one of those games that like the journalism area of gaming would be like, you haven't played System Shock 2? And the community is like, yeah, we haven't. I hear it's good, but legitimately I haven't. Which I think tells you something tells you an important piece that the gaming journalism doesn't tell you, and that there's good games and then there's well-marketed good games. Because you can have a game that's good, but if it doesn't appeal to anyone, then it might as well not even be good. It's going to appeal to no one. You know what I mean? Like if I made the greatest game of all time, but it was about me picking my nose, I don't think many people are buying that game. So who cares if it's good? You know what I mean? And so the player pass actually helps us just cut right through that noise. You would? You're a legend, dude. I think it's fantastic from that aspect. Same thing, like I hear nothing but great things online in the This is what I'm saying what's so good about the Discord. The Discord allows me to go away from the social media algorithms saying Persona 5 is the greatest game of all time. I'm not saying it's not, but the Discord says we didn't play that. It didn't appeal to us. And that's what I want. I want true honesty of a community, not just whoever makes the best well-written farmed post on social media. Because what you see on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, it's like whatever the social media algorithm has been sent to you. You know what I mean? And people can gamify that in many ways. And so bada boom, bada bing, you get things that are just like, all these games are the greatest games of all time. It's like, I never played that, and now it feels weird to even say that I didn't play it because you're making it such a big deal. You're kind of gatekeeping, and I just don't want to play this game because I don't really care that much. And then the Discord just doesn't do that. And also, everyone who joins the Discord, by default, that's the reason the Discord's a paid Discord, is because by default, if you pay money to join something, you're a higher likelihood of you're not going to be a butt. Most Discords need a moderator. I have no moderator. The community is just, you guys are just great people. There's no need for it. Everybody just self-moderates. It's perfect. We don't need any noise. Imagine Goose makes a game that is impossible to finish because he can't finish a game. Dude, now I want to do that. Anyways, I yapped. I'm sorry. Caller, you're on the air. What's your question?
Paul Luke with channel points says, Top Gun, Danger Zone in the background, you should spin the Wheel of Fortune, choo choo rock out.
Oh man, is that thing still alive? Wheel of Doom. Spin the wheel? I don't know if it still exists. Wheel. Spin wheel. Wheel of names? Do not bring that up. Yeah, because then we'll just spin it forever. I'm going to think about that. We're going to think about that. Caller, you're on the air. How the heck are you?
I_XE with channel points says, Will the new video come out before GTA 6?
How dare you? The new video is cooking. Lots of problems. I had not one, but 2 consoles die on me. I had one be misplaced, which stalled production, and then I got really sick, which I'm still sick a little now, but now I'm like healing. So that messed it up, and as you know, if you're in the Discord, you saw the January's video got canceled, so that was a whole thing. You can find that inside of the threads. But yeah, we're getting there. It's turning out to be a fun video, but man, when you're hit in the face like so many times with problems, it just gets so painful. So I'm working on it, but yeah, it's a little depressing, and I hate taking this long to make a YouTube video because then it puts so much weight on the video, but it is what it is, and I want to make it really good. So did I try just doing it? I love the motivation. Not the only thing that hits your face. Caller, you're on the air. How the heck are you?
Danny Lemon with channel points says, long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah.
Can you stream once a week for an hour or 2 and just play a game you enjoy playing? Thanks.
Honestly,
I'll hang up and listen.
I would love to, but I don't know how to stop yapping. I always go longer than an hour. Resident Evil 9 would be fire. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna go back on the Twitch every hour. Guys, I went to go buy Resident Evil 9 yesterday because it's getting hype. Who here in the chat bought Resident Evil 9? Did anyone do it? Because I went on the Xbox store yesterday to go buy it. My wife can attest to this. I was like, I just want to buy it and I'll install it while we watch a movie. It's $110 before taxes. $110 before taxes. $110 Canadian, yes, this is true. That's disgusting, man. I literally was like, I'm not buying that. 110? Bro, that's a fully fledged meal for my wife and I to go out. That's too much. I literally, dude, the cost of video games today is too much. It's too much. And also, everyone complains it's too much, and yet we still have, like, I saw the Steam charts, it was like 320k people who bought it and playing it concurrently. More amazing for Capcom. I hear it's a great game, and I think Capcom's one of the top, publishers, developers right now. But brother, $110. Mario Kart World is the same thing, yeah. But that also disgusting. At least Mario Kart World, you get it bundled with the Switch too. In that case, I think Donkey Kong is 110 as well, if I remember. I can't remember. If you streamed more, you could use your Twitch money to pay for it. Oh, yeah, okay, let me jump back on that. You know what's funny? Every Twitch check I've ever gotten, I've yet to cash. So basically, everything I've ever done on Twitch has been free, even today. I've never once cashed any check. It's mostly from laziness. But because I'm in Canada, they send me the check, and I've never cashed it. They're just sitting there. Yeah, I told my wife, she was like, what the heck is wrong with you? I was like, checks actually expire? Sure. That's an L on my part. I don't think they're gonna send it back to me, dude. You telling me? Yeah, that's kind of an L on my part. I'm gonna choose to not believe what you said, though. I think it's just if I assume reality is the way I assume it to be, then I think it's better that way. So you're wrong on that, and I'm not in trouble. No one say it out loud. Bro's so rich he ignores checks. No, it has more to do with laziness. You could have paid for one of these these Resident Evil 9s. As far as streaming every hour, I might go on the Discord and stream every hour. Like maybe I'm thinking about doing that for the voice lobby to help people get in there, because I know it's tough. People are nervous to do that, so I'm hoping to reduce that barrier. I haven't cracked that yet. I know a lot of you guys want to play in the voice chat, and a good chunk of you are, but it's tough to get everyone in there. I haven't figured out how to make it as easy as possible. I keep coming up with ideas, but nothing's worked. So I think that the only choice left is like I have to carve some time out of my schedule, and I'll just jump in there like every hour or something. We could do something. Play Halo, or I'll play Ark. I mean, I love Ark. I could play Ark all 24/7. Twitch checks are next month's bounty prize. Yeah, it should be that. That actually makes more logical sense. I had a really cool idea with that, actually, but turns out there's a lot of legality that goes into it, so I couldn't do it. I actually planned to do it for the February update, and then I was like, you know what? I better check to make sure if this is legal. And then I checked, and it was like, you have to do all this stuff, and it's like, oh, I was like, figure this out later. So I didn't do it. But now we have the bounties, and I think the bounties are just way easier to understand. Top post, most engaging new post, or new thread, boom. So I'll make a post about that in the announcements. Shout out to Pure Hubris in the chat and Stone Circles. You little rascals coming in strong with the follow. Am I married? And what's a Zenkai? A Zenkai just effectively means coming back stronger. And yes, I'm married. I got married last year. Feeling pretty good about it. She's a pretty cool dude. Sup, fam? Hey, yo, what up, Pure Hubris? One of the goats of the Discord. One of the goats. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Have you ever and will you ever stream some good old 8 and 16-bit consoles? Honestly, I'm pretty close to having that set up. The problem is my place is so small. You wouldn't believe the things I have to set. I mean, look, hold on. See that? That's my bedroom dresser. My wife hasn't had a dresser for a month. And that TV is her office TV for when she goes on her treadmill. She hasn't had that for a couple weeks now. And behind it is an actual closet that I can't use because I need to use this. It's the only wall I can use to shoot my videos. So when you watch my videos, know that I'm in pain because I have nowhere to do anything. Just buy a bigger house. I'm going to karate chop you in half. It will be seamless. You won't even feel it. It'll just be like, boom. I bet you the houses in the Midwest are actually pretty big and nice. Not in Canada. It's horrible. I wish I had a house. It'd be nice. A big old house. Could always stream them with your PC with emulation. Yeah, I could. I want to get the Retro Tink 4K. I think that would be super useful. I've been meaning to get that for a while. It's just so expensive. And I want to use my original stuff. There's something about using the original stuff. I never like to emulate. I just want to use the original, and then I feel like it's a fun discussion point, but maybe I'm crazy on that. Caller, you're on the air. What is your question for the community Q&A section?
Sponger1M with channel points says, poop 2.
I hate him! I joke. I hate no one. How about that?
Dat at one a hermit with channel points says, we should do this more often.
Do it every month to Turtle Hermit. Justice for Turtle Hermit. Actually, fun fact about the stream. Who here in the chat, make some noise, do you remember Guess That Game? And did you like it? Do you remember Guess That Game? Comma, did you like it? Do you remember Guess That Game? Comma, did you like it? Rigged. You won it once. Yeah. You like the wheel? So what I'm trying to do this year is I'm trying to bring that to the main channel. It's a more grand thing. I really want to make that more grand and more special. I'm trying to do that, to make a live stream game show. It's just going to take some effort, and I'd like to do it outside. So this man always, he just knows, he's like, you're not gonna do it. So now I want to do it. So Touchgrass Trivia is very big on the channel. It's my sponsored segment, and then people like it. It does really well. I was thinking about making that a live stream thing. So we do touch grass trivia live, and then we do trivia from outside. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, we can give merch prizes and stuff. Because last time we just gave like, gifted subs. I mean, we could do that too. I thought it was really fun. Probably change the format a bit so it can work at scale. But yeah, I got to make a couple tweaks. That is the plan, to try to do that this year. I have so many plans. It's just everything takes so much longer than you think. It's just so much. It could just be subs. I gotta always start baby steps because everything takes so much longer than you think. You're still waiting for your trophy? It's coming, dude. Guess that game IRL? Yeah, but it'd probably be called Touchgrass Trivia Live. Since Touchgrass Trivia is so big, and then it allows me to kind of bridge the gap between my main channel and then like a live stream audience. Because I do think live streaming is going to be a huge deal in the modern era, especially with how intense AI is getting. I think live streaming is going to be like unavoidable. It's the only, like, yeah, it's going to be unavoidable. I just don't see how you can't not do it in the future. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Dude, I'm like getting congestion. Caller, you're on the air. What is your question?
Real My Moy with channel points says, Yo Gooseman, how's life bro? What did I miss?
Well, I died and then I was resurrected as an angel, and then I met Cthulhu and he was pretty cool, and then he said the Midwest sucked, and I said that's kind of harsh, Cthulhu, and then he said, yeah, well, Canada's pretty cool, and I said true that. And then all of a sudden, he was like, you want to grab a beer? And I was like, I mean, depends. And he's like, well, what do you got in Canada? I said, we got all the best beer. And he said, shh. I mean, shit. I said, why are you talking like Gen Z, Cthulhu? He said, hey, if I want to talk like Gen Z, I'll talk like Gen Z. Skibbity. And I said, true. And then we went and got Korean barbecue. But like the corn dogs, you know, we did that. So that's what happened, really. Yeah, it all happened. Yeah, it all happened live. It's kind of traumatic, really. I don't like to talk about it, but it happened. The chat can attest to it. They'll fact check that. Caller, you're on the air. What's your question?
Tobias Reaper 87 with channel points says, to all our members, get in there and make posts, don't be afraid. It's been a lot of fun and I'd like to see more from y'all.
Honestly, I really, it's the first thing I do in the morning every single day. I try to give you guys as much space as I can in the Discord so that your voices are strong versus my voice. Hold on, I'm gonna snooze an ad here. So feel free to post there. Post anything, really. We got everything for everything. And if you think something's missing, then go into the suggestions and post. Again, this will be moved. But yeah, if you want a free hat or a free mug, then boom. Very simple. Join the Discord. Pays for itself. $5 to get into the Discord for a membership. Or get yourself merch, and then boom, you get another free merch. Bada boom, bada bing. Top post. Very simple. And all you gotta do, peace. That's it. Look at that. Perfect. So I'll make a post there because I know not everybody's in the stream. But yeah, very simple. Facts.
Sponger1M with channel points says, our Canadian dollars are cartoonish, call it Looney Toonies. I am investing in Goose Coin or Zenkai Coin.
I am not affiliated with any coin that is Goose and or Zenkai, but if you buy it and you make $1 billion, I want half. That's the rule. And if you don't give me half, you're banned. That's the rule. That's all. Caller, you're on the air. This is the final question of the Q&A. How the heck are you?
Dario_555 with channel points says, business idea, release remasters of your videos. Easy cash, no one else does it. Just change the color grading and upscale them to 8K and boom, success.
I did have a cool new thing. Hold on, I'll show you a cool new thing. You guys want to see a cool new thing? Check this out. Why is that weird? Oh, it's my glasses. I was like, why is this tinted? if you go to my channel, I've been testing something really cool. If you go to my channel, for instance, this one, boom. So if you go to my channel, and I've only tested this on my really old videos because I didn't want to break anything. So if you go to my channel,
two incredibly different types of Halo
oh god, so rough. Anyways, it's an old video, so still learning.
players. The competitive
You can hear the video, blah, blah, blah. Or if you go inside here and you click audio track and you go to Klingon, now when you replay it, all right, this is the first behind the scenes commentary track I've ever done. There's a glitch in YouTube that effectively says, hey, if you make a language in Klingon, then you can just put that in the background. And since I don't know Klingon, I thought it'd be really cool to test to see what it'd be like to do a commentary track for one of my videos. So yeah, I'm testing on how to do, because I love DVD commentary tracks. So I'm testing out putting in commentary tracks on my videos. So for instance, if you wanted to go, you know, watch a favorite video of mine, in theory, you could watch it and then I'll tell you everything that it took to make it. You know, you can learn about the process. You can learn my thought process. I'll tell you behind the scenes stuff that you can't tell without my context. So I think that is really, really cool. Yeah, it's effectively a director's cut. It's not a fully baked feature in YouTube right now, but YouTubers around are starting to use this Klingon feature in really cool ways. And I've yet to see anyone do anything that is like a DVD commentary. And I think I've always wanted to do a commentary. In fact, we shared it in the Discord a few times. But I was never able to. I was originally going to be like members videos. You should be able to do it on mobile TV. I've never tried. I'll test it though. That's a good question. You should be able to do it though. I'll test it. I'll get back to you because I think TV would make the most sense, right? And yeah, I just love commentary stuff. And originally I was going to make it a members only thing, but then I'm like, I don't like locking content, like except for the Discord because it's a community thing. And I just want, like, you know, the thing with the Discord, making it public, we've tried it a few times, and it just always ends up with you get nightmare people, and they're just so annoying, and they want to cause havoc. So putting a little wall there just kind of stops that. So yeah, I'm going to be testing that. It's a really cool idea, and we're going to be testing it. Oh, my wife's leaving. Mwah, I love you. Mwah. She's going out to dinner. So yeah. I'm going to be testing that. I think it'd be cool. Like the Rockstar video, like all the I played at, basically everything from, honestly, I'm not saying the videos are the best because these are my older videos. Like clearly the views like will tell you which ones are the best ones. But I think I could give a lot of interesting commentary in these old videos because like I learned, well, why is there two? Why is there two of everything? I'm not going to ask questions, YouTube. Okay, you're scaring me. You're scaring me. She should just kick you out. Oh, yeah, rip Bebo. So, yeah, if that interests you guys, let me know. It's a little bit weird right now because it's not an official YouTube thing, so I don't know how much I can push it. So I'll probably work my way up. I did it on this video, and I did it on this video. So then, yeah, there's a lot more videos. I think it could be really, really cool. Specifically, again, like, I think they'll all be cool, but, like, the I Played Everys, there's so many things, like, I cut. The actual I Played Everys, really, like, every single one are probably more than double the original length. I cut so much. So much. The Blizzard one, oh, it took forever to cut. I kept trying to cut it because it was like, I want it under an hour. And I just kept cutting. It works on a phone? Okay, perfect. Thank you, AIX. I appreciate that. So yeah, working on that. So many little goodies. So we're getting there. Gentlemen, ladies, and Cthulhu, I would like to thank you for joining the Zenkai Direct. If you're watching, lurking, join the Discord. It's incredible. All you got to do, zenkaigoose.com/join. Like this. You'll get all the details there. There's a free waitlist if you'd like to do that. That's free with like a really long window. I'm not guaranteeing you get in. You can apply. We've had some waitlisters get in. It's been incredible. But yeah. And then, of course, everybody else, if you want a free bounty, the hat, the mug, Tobias, I will be messaging you for your mug choice. and then we'll just send that your way. Bada boom, bada bing. I'm very excited about that. I'm excited about the threads you guys make, because you guys make, I mean, the weather thread is legendary. You guys make cool threads, and I think we messed it up by splitting it in the last update, and I think the future update, I think compressing them back, bringing back pets, I think there's gonna be lots of cool stuff, so I'm excited. Chat, I am going to call it there. You guys have been absolutely beautiful and goose-tastic. We might do a weekly thing inside of the voice channels, so stay tuned there. You'll get all that feedback in the Discord. Of course, updates on the new video. We should be looking at in the next 2 weeks, and if it doesn't, I'll die inside. So here's hoping that works well. You guys have been absolutely beautiful and phenomenal. Chat, I apologize for the low energy right now, like my cold is killing me right now, but I just want to get a quick round of applause. Did you guys enjoy the Zenkai Direct? Did you guys have fun? You guys had a good time? Because that's why I do it, baby. I do it for the love of the game. I do it for the love of the game. Love of the game, baby. It's always amazing to see you guys, especially you new members, Mr. The Out Cold. It was fantastic seeing you here in the Twitch chat. All of you absolute stallions. The dance was on fire for having a cold. Yeah, I know. What's for dinner? I'm probably going to legitimately eat Factor. I just eat Factor now. It's what I could order shawarma. Yo-Yo Schwartz asks, do I go and buy merch now? If you'd like to get merch for yourself, you absolutely can. It does come with instant access to the server. You got all our boys here. We got our boy Rugby Ray got it. I mean, there's a lot of you guys got it. I mean, look at this. I didn't share this either. The stickers, you get free stickers with the merch. Electric put it there. Absolutely phenomenal. So blessed. There's a few others here. Yeah, boom. We got some more from Electric. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We got the hat here from Tem, an absolute legend. Rodimus Prime with the Make Combat mug. Everybody's rocking them. Rip Kevin. Goose-tastic. We got our boy Electric here, looking absolutely phenomenal. We got a new sweater I'm working on. It's gonna be in the new video. Survivor themed, as some say. Look at that. We got the embroidered sweater. The embroidered sweater is like insanely comfy. I mean, so is this one too. But the embroidered one, so comfy. We got this video. I don't know if it'll play.
I got the Goose. I got the Zenkai merch. Yeah, I got the stickers on my Xbox.
Dude, shout out Beans, a legend, dude. Yeah, so if you want to do that, you're obviously more than happy to. You don't have to. You could just get a YouTube membership or a Twitch sub, and you're in like Flynn. Okay, I'm losing my voice. You guys stay beautiful. Chat, I'm gonna play the end song before I die, and then look forward to the next Zenkai Direct. First Sunday of the month. Where is my stuff, dude? Cameron, you nasty little creature. What was I saying? My cold is like, was that a blow up doll? What did I miss? I'm afraid. All right, you guys stay beautiful, goose-tastic. I'm playing the theme song. We'll do the next Zenkai Direct. First Sunday of the month, 4 p.m. You guys, this is absolutely beautiful and phenomenal. I will see you all in the future. Thank you for joining us. The VOD will be up if you missed it. Don't you worry. All news in the Discord. This isn't the right song. You guys stay beautiful. You guys are the best ever. Shout out to Cthulhu. Shout out to the homies. Shout out to the Midwest. Shout out to everyone. You guys are wonderful. Shout out to Discord. Forever.
Sponge1M with channel points says, What is the probation room under the Zenkai Hub in Discord and what is going on in there? Release the Goose files. Spongia1M with channel points says, thoughts on the new Bungie game, Marathon? W or L? Dario_555 with channel points says, shout out to Kevin.